Hello everyone, this is Baduk. Now last week I had some problems with my games on Fox. If you haven't seen my video from Monday, you should go check that out. You get to see the two games that I ended up playing. I reviewed them both, but it seems like I've ideally fixed the problem. We'll find out here. All right, so let's get into a game and see how it goes today. Is 1Q game is game number 39.
Start to play.
This is like the fourth game so far, so we'll see if he'll play me. I'm just going to do double 4-4s and play very simple move. Just going to back off here. I think that's perfectly fine. I don't like responding to this, and I want to just approach the upper left instead. I think that's a little bit bigger. He's playing very fast, but I want to get past these 10 moves, and then I can slow down. Here, just connect. We'll play the basic Joseki. Normally, I'd want to play high here. He's playing high. I'm going to play high as well. And just take the left side since he's taking the corner. And now we can look at the bottom or the top. The reason why you play high here is that if they invade, you can just take some nice influence along the top. Now he did play this high move, this knight's move here, which means there is Aji if I approach from this side. And then I also wouldn't mind breaking up the bottom side of the board. But first, I'm going to point out his Aji and maybe take my enclosure along the top. Anything here should be fine. Ideally, he actually wants to jump in this situation to prevent me from connecting up. But instead, he's going to play far away over here, which is a little bit weird. I want to protect my corner, prevent him from going inside of it. And my group over here is actually fairly strong, so I don't really have to respond here. And I wouldn't mind connecting up, but this does leave an awkward position here on the top for me if he approaches again on this side. I can attach on top, he hanes, I extend, he can go into the corner. Maybe I can end up attacking him a little bit. So I wouldn't mind just playing the large knight's move here. I had to think about which one was best, but the large knight move can make me get a little bit more here and connect a little bit better over here. He's playing an interesting move. He really wants me to block him here so that he can go up and split off the stones, but I'm just going to be connecting my stones. That was the goal with this move here, just to protect. I don't have to respond to this one, though. If he captures the stone, I just Atari and extend. That's perfectly fine. So now is the best time for me to try to connect up in the center. Okay, that's interesting. I'm guessing he wants to cut. So I wouldn't mind protecting on the outside. Extending down is the shape point, so I think that is correct. I think that's the right move to play. There is not too much Aji. I guess there's still a little bit of Aji here, but it's not too much to worry about. So I could block to try to take these points and force him to cut, and we can fight in the center if he really wants to. But let's just protect in the center first instead. Now he's going back to this side. So he's not... he's basically connected up, I guess, to this stone. I could invade over here if I really want to, but he can always connect up whenever he wants on this side. I can block, because if he cuts here and goes out, I can just fight this if I really want to. I'm very, very strong now. But blocking, I don't know how useful it would be. So I guess the simplest way to play here is to try to attack this small group on this side. We could try to peep him, see how he wants to play. Or we could just play the knight's move and develop towards the center. I think the simplest option is the knight's move, or taking this really big move over here. Yeah, let's strengthen ourselves first instead. Now he's going to jump out. Okay, makes it nice and simple. So now there is some weakness in the bottom left. If I turn, he connects, and I hane, there is some sort of Aji with this connection here, and it's not necessarily alive in the corner. So we can apply a little bit of pressure by attacking it from this side. And this would allow us to either connect up or attack him to some degree. If we do decide to attach here, we'll be connecting up on the outside.
Yoyomi now starts.
But I wouldn't mind just connecting directly, since this seems to be what he wants to do. And he wants to fight. That is really interesting. So, should we fight is a good question. If we fight, we'll be breaking up the territory here and damaging this stone, ideally. And he'll be running out towards the center, where I'm very strong right here and over here. And he has another potential weak group on the top left
9,
area.
8, 7.
So I think I'm okay with fighting here. He should take a liberty. You should always take a liberty when fighting. That's very, very, very important. Liberties are the most important aspect. Because now I can Atari, and I can actually push one more time because this is a ladder. But let's see if the ladder works. And it goes right over to my stone over here. So I can actually push once more and then connect. So we just keep pushing out towards the center. And we could try to get ahead, but because he played this move, which was a little bit strange, it still allows me to get an eye here. I'm likely unable to do the knight's move. So I'll push one more time. And he wants to play here so that he can get the tiger's mouth. So we'll just prevent the tiger's mouth. He's running towards the other group, though, which is probably a good idea overall, because that's the only help he has locally. What is he doing? He was alive there. So I'm not really sure what that move is doing. I'm guessing he wants to attack me, and that has to be the basic reason here. But my group is out towards the center. I can go
9,
towards my other side whenever
8,
I want.
7,
And also wrap around
6,
him if I want to
5,
as well.
4, 3, 2.
But let's just jump here.
1.
We're separating the two groups. And we can just continue separating, which is really nice. We can probably extend down, break through his shape, connect here. And let's play the very basic move of just the turn. He gets eye shape here, but we get to connect out very easily. And we'll just, could peep, but could surround
9,
in some way.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Let's just continue connecting up. Let's make it very simple. He should probably still play on the outside with this group because he shouldn't want to be surrounded here. We will decide what he wants to do here in a second. We'll see. He might need a little bit of eye space. Yeah, he might need some eye space here. And since he played on that side, we will continue to play from the center, which was the more important area. And it looks like we can just surround him very nicely. We have a very nice shape here. We're also building a little bit. The knight's move is very questionable. We can just push and cut through here. Because if he Atari's here and then he pushes and cuts, we still have 2 liberties. And we just Atari here. Even if he Atari's that stone, this other stone is still dead. Yep, so we just connect. And he's very, very surrounded here. So we just keep our stones connected and we'll be perfectly fine. He doesn't have that many liberties. So if he pushes through here, we can throw in Atari and restrict his liberties very well. We will just block here. I guess he's going to try to cut through everything. So we probably want to play in the way that gives us the best chance for eye space with this bottom group. So we do this Atari here. If he extends, then we can fix the shape on this side. And if he turns,
9,
then we have this
8,
Hane here,
7,
which gives us an eye.
6, 5.
So we'll do the Atari.
4.
And we can connect or jump. Either one should be fine. Let's jump. Okay. And now this group of stones isn't going to die. What we need to focus on is this group, our large group here. This one's the most important. It might have enough liberties to kill his group, but we want to make sure that it doesn't come into any danger. So we want to jump out first. And we can just keep pushing. And keep our stones connected. Looks like we can surround this group of stones, which seems quite nice. He does have this here, so we need to back off. And so we are surrounding him. I was going to push through first. That's interesting. Okay. So what he needed to do here was he needed to Atari this stone. This was a very, very, very important Atari. But I'm guessing he's looking at this cutting point here. So if he cuts, we block him here. He goes here, then we Atari. And he's a
9,
shortage of liberties.
8, 7.
If he turns here first, we have
6,
to connect.
5, 4, 3.
And I think he doesn't have
2,
quite enough liberties to do
1.
this. So we'll connect here. Okay, he's going to throw in. He's going to do the Atari. And we just extend here. And then we can Atari him here. And when we connect here, he has 2 liberties. And we have enough liberties to handle the situation. So let's do this one. This was just reading. And I made it a little bit more complicated than I wanted to again. But it's fine. If he just captured the stone, then we capture the other side. Or we make this tiger's mouth here, which would be good enough. But capturing this entire group is more than good enough. But again, I made it more complicated than it needed to be. Because these 3 stones on top are not important, but he should still cut. We do this one. He can do that. We capture. So he's going to go after my group over here now. We probably do want to block him from connecting up to this side. And we can probably just connect here solidly. If he connects, we turn and push, and he doesn't really have too many liberties with this, so we can just connect solidly. We can connect again. This should be fine. And we just turn here. The problem is that he doesn't have too many liberties with this group. We could try to squeeze in some way if we really wanted to, but it's probably not a good idea. Just keep pushing through here, and then push again. And then just block. If he pushes down, we can block. And again, it's very complicated, but it's okay. We can maybe simplify it, but yeah, I'll just block for now. He pushes, we just extend down. And we could try to kill here, but let's just, these games are way harder to keep simple than I want them to be.
9.
It's definitely how I'm playing the
7,
game.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So there is a cool Tesuji here. We can play this move.
2
If he Ataris, we
Yoyomis
extend.
left.
If he cuts, we Atari and he's dead. So he actually has to connect.
9, 8.
Let's just do this one. Let's keep it simple. He can connect up underneath. And then we can do something like this to take his liberties. Let's do this one. We may have 1 eye versus no eye. There's so many different things you can read here, but we want to keep it a little bit simple.
Yoyomi now starts.
Extending here still preserves the amount of liberties you had. So that's perfectly fine. If we block, he can push and cut. So we're just going to give this up. If we Hane here, you can go down. We have to connect. We could attach here. If he pulls back, it's a little bit annoying. So we can just Hane on the other side. And push again. Just to preserve our eye space here in the top left. And to keep it very simple, potentially just capture these stones.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's just connect here. These stones are very likely dead now. I think that makes it a little bit simpler. I guess he is done. I'll be able to get some end game here. It's good to focus on the end game on this side. Just because this is the weaker, the part where that has the most aji, right? So I want to finish the end game over here first. That is not peeping anything because he only has 2 liberties here. So we could prevent him from getting anything over here. So we can split that stone off. Just simple. And we can probably just play more simple endgame moves. There might be some sort of aji here, but it seems complicated to try to really do
9,
anything.
8.
If you really
7,
wanted to try, you could try some
6,
sort of weird
5,
attachment like this one.
4, 3, 2.
Do you want to try this attachment? Why not? Let's see what it does. With the Hanes, then we can do something over here, it looks like. This one, he does this and cuts. Then we do this one. He has to protect over here. And we could just do this as well. Let's play simple. This is probably the simpler way. We can just Atari and capture. But he wants to get that one. Fine, fine, fine. So this is why I said you probably shouldn't play it, but it was very tempting. So let's just fix over here. He can have it. He can just have it. Okay. That doesn't change anything. So let's not play around anymore. Let's just get the end game. Okay. Normally you don't want to play it this way because you can't block here anymore. But that is fine. We can just extend into this corner. We could also play here. We don't really need to worry about liberties. So we could do this one if we wanted to.
9, 8.
So let's take this
7,
corner
6.
move to make sure there's no aji over here. It was very big for him to Hane there. I'll have to figure out how to simplify the game versus people who are very aggressive. I think that's the problem I have. Need to make it much more simple. Let's just push through here. And then we can count the liberties because he has to either connect or let me push through. All right, so he has 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3 on the outside with 2 shared liberties. So we just win. So we can just keep
9,
playing in game.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
I like this move. Take an outside liberty. And just keep playing in game. I think I kind of want to extend here. Just turn. Should be okay. Push into the corner more. I guess we can take an eye here. Instead of letting him get the Atari. All right. Connect. Connect, connect, connect everywhere. That's a suspicious shape here, actually. If I play this one, and he plays here, I can go down. But if he plays here, it's probably not a big deal. But I can do this one.
9,
So there is
8,
a bit of
7,
aji here.
6, 5, 4, 3.
So I'm just going to
2.
connect here to point that out. Okay. Do we need to play another move? No, I don't think so. So just take another big move. Well, not really big move. There's not really any big moves left. We just connect here. If he Ataris, we capture, and he can't play over here. There's the benefit of having one eye versus not having an eye. If I block here, it's a little annoying, so I'll connect. Then there's just a Hane here, I think. Okay. We're just sort of keeping him separated here. There is no chance he can make 2 eyes here because you need 8 spaces in a row. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He only has 7, so he cannot make another eye over there. So we can just do this, and this is fine. Everything's cut off, and now everything is for sure dead. And now I can just keep playing endgame. That one is Sente. So we will Atari here first. And just connect solidly. I don't even think I need another move there still, because this does not have that many liberties. So we don't really need to keep responding to him. So let's play another move. We've established that he is not alive on that top side, so we don't need to keep doing anything. We are cut off. We have so many liberties that it doesn't really matter. And we can play this one, which I think should be a move. If I play here, if I play here, here. No, it doesn't really do anything. It was something a little bit earlier, but not really anything now. And it looks like we can probably just score.
9.
Request
8,
counting.
7.
All right, cool. 25 and a fourth. I'll accept that. So that was 50 points. I do want to say a quick thank you to the people who are supporting me over on Patreon. I did have, I think I saw one more person supporting me, so I will be adding their name to this list when I go to make my next video. And so I very, very much appreciate all of that. And I want to do a quick shout out to my membership, my YouTube membership, where I'm now making some videos. I've uploaded my very first YouTube membership video this week, and I will have, my goal right now is to do one at least every other week, but maybe for the first month, I might do one every week in preparation for Go Congress, because I will be uploading pro games to my membership lectures, and I will probably be doing a lot of game review, more intense, detailed stuff that will be helping me as well as hopefully helping you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are having a good day. Have fun.